Look alive, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats. It is episode 159. It is August 21st, 2024. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Spumoni Day.
So who?
Spumoni. More on that.
Can't
in a
wait
few
to hear
minutes.
what that is.
More on that. Shout out Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets. Let's just say that. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
Spumoni.
No, you're doing the elbow. It's the wrist.
My elbow's on the table. How can I move my elbow?
Like this. It's the wrist. It's the wrist. Hey,
3 days?
there's not much to say. I don't know what to say, really. You want me to go on the whole Al Pacino speech?
Do it.
I don't know what to say, really. I forgot the rest, but you know what I'm talking about.
Killed it, dude. You killed it.
Given Sunday.
You absolutely killed that speech.
Dude, we've got Spumoni Day. We've got football coming back in just a mere matter of days. We have that to talk about here in a minute. But before we do any of that, I want to go right into this because I don't know if you see it in the doc, but I got home today and my wife was home as well. Sometimes our schedules don't align, and she was washing the dishes.
Wait. You got home today and she was home,
Mhm.
but then you say sometimes they don't align. So like you didn't want her to be home or
No.
it was good
No.
that she was home.
No, it's just whenever I came in, she was there and she was washing the dishes. And then, oh, Butch is here. And then she stopped. Oh, he's gone. And he's gone. She started to cook dinner for the kids and left the dishes there. And I just slid in there and I started doing the dishes. Well, I leave the water running whenever I'm doing the dishes, and I don't do it on purpose. But whenever I'm washing dishes, and our dishwasher was full, and we had all these, you know how you got kids, dude.
Yeah.
You got more cups and sippy cups than you know what to do with, and they have all the parts and the straws and if you can't put them in the dishwasher, it takes forever.
And they want to use a different cup for every drink.
Every time. So, anyways, I'm sitting there washing the dishes, and she's like, "You need to wash the dishes more." And I'm like, "Okay." So I start washing the dishes, but I leave, and I catch her out of the corner of my eye, and she's just like shaking her head, looking at me. I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Are you going to turn the water off?" I'm like, "No, this is how I wash the dishes. Like I leave the water running." And she's like, "You're wasting all the water, and you're wasting the hot water for the bath." And she's like, "I take and turn the water off and put the stuff in a bowl and suds it up, and then you wash it that way and rinse everything at the end." I'm like, "That's not how I do things. I like to have the water on whenever I'm doing the dishes so I can just be streamlined." So my question to you is, how do you wash the dishes?
I'm a water running dishes
Thank
guy.
you.
I honestly haven't seen anybody fill up a bucket or clog up the sink, fill up the sink, water, wash all the dishes since like my mom did it when I was 5. I mean, that
Yeah.
to me that is very old school way of doing things. I mean, at this point, you know, I don't know how old your house is or water heater or whatever. Like we just have continual like our hot water doesn't really run out unless like the whole neighborhood's using it
Right.
at our house. So I don't know. We don't really necessarily have that because I do the dishes. My daughter takes a bath. My son takes a bath. My wife takes a bath. And then time I still get in the shower, I still have hot water. So I don't know. I guess we just have a great hot water heater.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think about that. And she's like, no, dude, we just said the dishwasher is fine. It was full. And dude, I don't want to hear anything from you, BMO. I've seen that dude washes dishes more than anybody. He's always up in the kitchen. I think they have 2 dishwashers, humble brag, BMO.
He's in a house full of girls though. So
It's true. He does wash a lot of, but the thing is I'm like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm helping out around the house. And then you're going to critique how I help out around the house.
hey,
I don't know if it's a dude thing or if it's,
did she Harrison Bucker you?
I don't know. She might have, but I'm
Did she
telling you
flip
right
the
now,
switch?
I'm telling you, I was, watch me work. I was wipe me down. I was up in there just going to town, washing all these little cuppy, sippy cup things and protein shakers. Shout out me for drinking protein still in my 30s out of a shaker bottle. And I was just that's just how I do it.
Look,
So
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna be what the kids call a keyboard warrior, but I can actually say it because I'm not in the room. And I love your wife, and I would never say this to her face. But maybe something that you could say next time is, why don't you unload the dishwasher and I'll just put them in the dishwasher.
I'll report back on how that goes for you.
Okay, yeah. Don't tell her it came from me though.
Nope. She does listen to this. Butcher, you sink on, sink off when you're washing dishes.
I'm 100% dishwasher.
You don't ever wash dishes.
I mean,
he just said he did.
Yeah, but if that happens, the hot water's running for sure. There's no.
See, I don't get it.
To me, the time that it takes you to fill up a bucket or your sink with all the hot water that you have to use to do that, you could have streamlined the hot water running the whole time and just wash the dishes off.
Now, I'll shut off the hot water in between washes, though.
In between dishes?
No, dude.
In between washing the actual dish that I'm washing, I'll shut off the hot water and just flip it back on.
No, dude.
That's
Keep
psycho.
that baby running. Keep that baby running.
My daughter tries to turn it off while I'm doing it, and it's one of my top things that frustrates me.
It literally
shower with a friend.
It literally makes me so mad because I'm like, now I don't know. I feel like Ricky Bobby if you turn the water off. I'm just standing there like Mel Gibson in that room when he does or not Mel Gibson, John Travolta. I'm just looking around.
I'll be honest with you. Fiction. It's not something that I think about on a daily basis of something I need to critique. So I'm going to do it how I do it. You do it how you do it.
Okay. All right. I'm
just
go ahead.
Ask you get the job done. That's what I'm looking for. I don't care how you do it.
Tex, have you ever washed the dishes at your house?
Yes.
Do you leave the water on, or do you fill up the sink or bucket and then do them that way?
I think I leave the water on.
You think you leave the water on?
He hasn't done it in so long. He doesn't even remember.
I tend to rinse the dishes and then stick them in the dishwasher.
Yes, but say the dishwasher's full.
Say it's full.
And you have to wash the dish.
You got a pile of dishes.
Would you leave the water on and wash them and put them in the other sink?
The only thing I just leave them in the sink and wait for the dishwasher to finish and load it tomorrow. The only thing that I wash whenever I need to wash is pans, and I'll wash those whenever they're still warm because it's easier.
Pans party in your pans.
Yeah, and I don't use soap with my pans. I think if you use soap with your pans, it washes off that what's it called, the Teflon coating. Oh. It makes the anti-stick go away. So I just wipe everything. I run hot water, wipe it out with a paper towel and no soap, and then just put it away. I don't really wash it and scrub it.
I'm a tinfoil on the pan.
What?
Whoa, my God!
No,
dude,
whoa.
Yeah, so that way it doesn't stick to the pan.
You're talking about an oven pan or a
yeah.
Pan?
Yeah, if I'm putting it in the oven,
I'm talking about a stovetop pan.
I'm not tinfoil on the grill guy.
Dude, I was about to say, you get your pans out to cook up some eggs, some scrambled eggs, some scrambies, and you throw some tin foil on there.
I'm about to say, have you heard of olive oil?
No, if the dishwasher's full, I'm just leaving it in the morning, leaving it till the next day, and just running the dishwasher. I'm not fooling around with it.
I want to issue a challenge to everybody. If everybody has a Bluetooth speaker, I want you to put it in the kitchen, and then whenever you start washing dishes, just play "Wipe Me Down," and just see what your wife does. I'm going to do that next time. I'm just going to blare. I'm just going to hide them up in the corners, and whenever she walks in there, I'm just going to hit the play button. It's going to be "Wipe Me Down." And see what she does. She starts dancing, then we got something going there.
I played 50 Cent the other day, just blaring. The wife said, "Babe, what are you doing?"
Hey, old 50's hot.
BOOSIE.
You can find me in the club.
I got caught one time singing the national anthem in the shower at the top of my lungs. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "It's my favorite song. It's what I like to sing in the shower."
Hey, it's a big game in there. You gotta get ready. Raise the flagpole.
I'll never forget. I turned around and she was like looking at me. I'm like, "What?" She goes, "What are you singing?"
Did it startle you at first? Like, oh, I didn't know you were in here, but yeah, played it off.
First of all, get your hand over your heart. Then we'll talk.
You were that girl in Elf, and she was Elf.
She's Will Ferrell. That girl, dude, that girl annoys me so much because she always tries to add in how she can sing in movies. Like she'll always find a way for her to get a song or something. So whatever. Anyways, while we're all here, we're going to talk football. We're going to talk golf. We got second round of the playoffs. Tex is here. Bush is here. J-By's here. I'm here, AK. And if you want to follow us on all of our social medias, because I'm about to put that challenge up on TikTok and see what happens. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram.
The Wipe Me Down challenge?
Yes, the Wipe Me Down.
Are you gonna do a dance with it?
No, I will not dance. But here's all of our socials. This is when our podcasts are available on all those platforms, when the show's live, all that stuff. I forgot I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. Ooh, Buku's here. What's up, dude? We got some top 20 winners. That's what we're going to call them for later. I want to do this because right now this is all of us.
Yes.
RG3 choking down on a croissant. I do have a question because, that's French, that's European. Does the football season, because it's an American sport, does it actually start at 3:30 because the first game's in Ireland? Or are we counting the Ireland game?
See,
I'm counting the Ireland game.
You're venturing into geography land here, and you're about to confuse the wheels off of me. So,
see, Ireland is a country that's in the United Kingdom.
I know that.
In Europe, that's not in America.
So what's the first game? Well, let's take a look.
Montana State.
Pick them up. Anyway, I wish I'd have put a football there. That would have been even better instead of the croissant. That would have been good. So those of you who can't see and you're listening, we have a picture of RG3 stuffing that giant croissant in his mouth, and we have football, and then us over RG3 because that's how much football we're going to be consuming this weekend. Here it is. Breaking news, boys. Here is the lineup for week 0. The spreads on these things are outrageous. I think Florida State, we got Florida State, Georgia Tech at noon, crack of noon. McNeese and Tarleton State at 2:30 on ESPN2. Montana State at New Mexico, 4 p.m. on FS1.
Montana State's the favorite in that one.
Montana State is?
Mm-hmm. They're -10.
Ooh. People don't believe in the Lobos?
No.
-10's a lot.
That is a lot. FCS kickoff, North Alabama versus Southeast Missouri State. That one's on at 7 at ESPN. You got the MEAC SWAC Challenge, Norfolk State versus Florida A&M. That one's on at 7:30 on ABC.
SMU, I like the Rattlers.
You like the Rattlers? Florida.
They got awesome colors, green and orange.
And who was the rapper that got in trouble there? Wasn't there a rapper that got in trouble there? For doing something in the locker room?
I don't know about all that. I know the band got in trouble for doing stuff.
Oh. Well, SMU at Nevada, 8 p.m. on CBS Network. And then there's Delaware State at Hawaii that starts at midnight, and there's nowhere to watch it. I don't know how you watch it.
Did you see that Delaware missed their flight?
Yes.
Which I don't necessarily understand, because you'd think that they'd be taking a chartered flight, so that flight would wait on them to get there. But I don't know. Maybe they were taking a commercial flight. They missed their flight out of JFK.
I don't know. And Hawaii is favored by 39.5. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 10-hour flight. I mean, that's all the way across country.
They may not even make it.
Yeah.
Buku says put those dollars on the Yellow Jackets, boys.
What's the line on that?
I think it's 10, Florida State.
You're going to gain 6 hours.
Oh, so they'll time travel.
If you're playing in Hawaii, which they are.
I don't like their new stadium either. Bring back the old stadium, Hawaii, by the way. So which I think the game that's most intriguing, I like the two middle ones. I like the McNeese and Tarleton and the Montana State and New Mexico. Anybody else have any words there? SMU and Nevada is kind of interesting too.
Mm-hmm. I like that one.
Yeah,
So,
I like that one.
Yeah. That's a ACC game now with SMU, right?
Yeah. So there you go. Week 0. We are excited. There was also another bit of breaking news. Bo Nix named the starter. Does anybody care?
I see you, number 10.
I mean, who is he going up against?
Oh, we should have asked Hubs how he felt about it. Should have had him send in a voicemail.
Zach Wilson and
Jared
Stidham.
Yep.
Which didn't he beat out Stidham at Auburn? Or he already left?
Oh, no, but Stidham did go to Auburn, didn't he?
Both of them. Bo Nix went to Auburn.
That was my whole thing too, dude, was
plays the Seahawks.
Why would they not? How would he not beat out Stidham and Wilson? If you didn't beat those two guys out, then you drafted the wrong guy, correct?
Yeah, didn't they draft him in the first round?
They got a pretty favorable schedule.
Who?
The Broncos.
Oh, yeah. They're a dark horse. People, literally.
Seahawks, Steelers, Buccaneers, Jets, Raiders, Chargers, Saints, Panthers, and then they play the Ravens in November. Like it's a pretty winnable first. I might bet them to be the last undefeated.
No.
Ooh.
Well, listen to you know who else has a favorable schedule? I was looking at today. Who we're gonna have to listen.
Niners.
We're gonna have to listen to the sports media talk about how great they are the first 8 weeks.
The Chiefs.
The Dolphins.
Oh, geez, not that again.
They play.
Should I bet them?
The Dolphins play one team that made the playoffs in the first 8 weeks of the season.
So their offense, translation, play everybody in fantasy on the Dolphins.
Yeah. They play the Bills week 2. It's the only team that made the playoffs.
Are you disrespecting yourself?
I've said they only play one team that made the playoffs.
The Jaguars.
What are the Bills' schedule?
Jaguars didn't make the playoffs.
They made the playoffs last year, the year before that.
The Jaguars did not make the playoffs last year.
The Bills have the hardest schedule.
I said last year.
He said the Dolphins don't play anybody
that made the playoffs except for one team last year.
Wow, dude.
The Bills have the hardest schedule.
The Bills do have a hard schedule.
Not as hard as the Niners.
Disrespect coming out your mouth. Keep the Bills' name out your mouth.
Hey.
What does Two Bills Drive say?
The Bills will beat the Dolphins. I'm not worried about that.
They're very worried about the Dolphins, I can tell you that much.
No. Thursday night?
Have you seen Mike McDaniel? In his new look, he looks like Tony Stark when he first became.
I know Tua thinks he got some swagger about him because he got paid, so now he's coming out and talking about everybody.
He has not shut up since he got paid.
Did you hear when he after he got paid and signed the contract and he came out to practice? He got a microphone and said, "They showed me the money."
Oh yes, I did see that.
What a loser,
dude! I don't. Yeah, he did the old Cuba Gooding Jr. or something. It's like is he the next Russell Wilson?
Yes.
I think Tua is on track to be the next Russell Wilson. If he marries somebody famous and then his play starts falling off, he's the next Russell Wilson, without a doubt. So, anyways, yeah, Bo Nix is a starting quarterback. Oh, speaking of the Bills, Tex.
What's it say?
Giants head coach reportedly said he would take Texans second-year C.J. Stroud over Josh Allen.
He also said he would take Daniel Jones over Josh Allen. God.
I'm just reporting the news right here. It says breaking news right on the screen. I can't. It says breaking news. There's nothing I can do.
Two Bills Drive right now. This is the one that I'm in, the stream that I'm in.
Okay.
We haven't been this disinterested in an upcoming Bill season in a long time.
Whoa!
Started yesterday. It has a trigger warning. at the beginning. Trigger warning.
Hey, we like being the underdogs. We play better when people are just counting us out.
They're predicting 9-8. These are your own fans here.
Hey,
wow.
it's a winning record. It's fine in Pittsburgh.
Wow. It's true. Oh, shout out to Eric yesterday for coming on doing the wide receivers fantasy football names episode with Butch and myself. That was electric. Go check it out. It's on our every other channel. It's National Spumoni Day. Scooping Spumoni is considered bad taste, and it's vital to slice it. According to 1979 Chicago Tribune article, an authentic Spumoni recipe was transported to the United States from Nola, Italy in 1905 and became known as Neapolitan ice cream. Spumoni is the plural form of spumone, which means foam. The most popular Spumoni flavor is one that depicts the Italian flag. So there you go.
Is
Spumone.
it Al Spumone?
You want some Spumone? Get some. Show me the Spumoni. Shout out to her. There you go. Anything on Spumoni Day? That's where Neapolitan ice cream came from, and America dumbed it into putting it in a 6-gallon bucket with the worst ice cream you've ever seen. So, no disrespect, though, Italy. No disrespect.
Don't be disrespecting.
On the show, Salute Your Sports, Water Cooler Debate. We've got the DFS deep dive, and we've had some clamoring for some different types of information. So we will reveal that when the time is right about the golf tournament. We got How Dare You's other on sports news. We've got the AFC North preview, Inter-Squad DraftKings Jamboree results, WOAT-A-MAKER, and Stop Stealing Our Intellectual Property, RG3, Barstool, the Golix, Unblock Us, Reddit College Football, you cowards, and Unblock Us, whoever that other guy is, Sawhook, you coward. All right, we got Salute Your Sports, and let's talk some AFC. Hit it! Okay, Salute Your Sports. Who wants to go first? BMO says the Patriots have a rough schedule. Keep May off the field. The guy's going to have so many more T-shirts.
How upset was BMO?
Why is BMO is a Patriots fan now?
Because Trubisky got hurt.
Yeah, all of his he just cheers for wherever the Carolina Tar Heels go. You should know that. What he should be cheering for is that linebacker they had, Gray. Cedric Gray, number 33. Now, there's a player. That guy's a freak.
BMO doesn't make it onto the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, that's true.
Offense and special teams.
He watches a lot of NBA, too. He likes points. Josh
Downs.
I'll go.
Salute.
I'm saluting the Bills underpaying their quarterback.
Right, baby. He had his day. Yep.
I'm saluting. Good job, Bills.
I'm going to also stay on the Josh Allen train in my Salute Your Sports because, as you can see, AK makes all these graphics, so they're always one-sided, and it makes it look like everybody hates the Bills. But what AK did not do was do breaking news of his favorite team's tight end going on air and talking about how much he loves Josh Allen and he can't wait to play the Bills, not because it's going to be a good game between two of the top teams in the NFL, but he can't wait to play the Bills because he wants Josh Allen's jersey and he wants Josh Allen to sign it so he can have it at his home because he just loves Josh Allen so much. Didn't say anything about how good his quarterback was, just raved about how good Josh Allen was and how he wanted Josh Allen's jersey. So shout out to Craig Kittle.
Whoa, don't disrespect him. You can't do that.
Shout out to Kittle for giving some JA some love.
That's false because I'm pretty sure he probably already has a Brock Purdy jersey. So Josh Allen will be the second in line.
He says that Purdy won't give his jersey out because he doesn't make enough money. Team won't
Because
pay.
he doesn't care about the name on the back. He'd probably rip the nameplate off and be like, here's a 49ers jersey. I don't
Team
care about
doesn't.
the name on the back.
He doesn't make enough. He had to have Christian McCaffrey pay his jersey fine because he doesn't make enough money.
He wanted to give him a jersey, but instead he was in Middle America farming the heartland to save people from hunger. Probably is what he was doing.
His quarterback didn't even invite him to his wedding.
Okay, Butch, do you have one? Do you have a salute?
Salute a football being back. Can't express it enough.
Hey, I completely agree with that. I am all for that. Shout out Robert Griffin meme. Okay. I'm gonna salute this guy again. I can't remember. It's something Darrell Doucette, the quarterback for the USA flag football team. Look, everybody's like, this guy's an idiot. I'm like, dude, this guy got put into the spotlight and made a comment and is now doubling down on it. And I respect, dude, I respect that so much. Come and take it, dude. Come and take it. That's what if I was him, I'd be out there. We'll play y'all right now. Lace them up. And if they get ran and it's on TV, who cares? They got to go out there and play against the NFL guys. They'd be like Bishop Gore or whatever that Bishop Sycamore or whatever that whatever that school was.
You know what I love about it?
What
is one that this guy's 5'8".
Yes, 36 years old.
5'8".
He's 36.
But two, he never said that he could go play in the NFL.
No.
He's just owning his territory.
And he said, I can't remember what the quote said. He said, I have a higher football IQ than Patrick Mahomes or something.
I don't know about that.
I think he was saying, you have to go back and read the whole thing. Like, was he talking about flag football specifically? Then yeah, maybe he does.
See, that to me, like the quarterback position is probably one of the only positions on flag football that like an NFL quarterback probably would be beneficial. But I think the other positions, I don't know.
He said, quote, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm better than Patrick Mahomes because of my IQ of the game.
Yeah, probably at flag football.
It may be, but I'm telling you right, dude, this is the only time I'd ever want Lamar Jackson on my team because there is no way in the world.
Big comment, no matter if he's talking about flag or just regular.
Because Lamar Jackson still can't throw it. You still got to be able to throw it a little bit.
But he can run, right? Like, there's no way those guys, 5'8", 36-year-old dude right here in the picture is taking a flag off of Lamar Jackson's head. There is no way.
Very true.
No chance.
No chance. But I just salute to you, dude, because you got your spotlight and you were just throwing out haymakers and headline articles, and we're talking about it, so everybody else is probably talking about it.
He's not backing down.
So
I want to see. I mean, I want to see it on TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Fox or ABC or somebody.
If we had the money, we would do it. And if Barstool's smart, they would try to do it. But they're too worried about filming themselves. Like anybody cares about watching them blow their ACLs out and stuff, trying to play basketball. So, anywho, that's all. That's all the salutes.
That's when you know you're on social media a ton.
Okay. Now we got to. So we're doing the AFC North because we screwed up and completely mismanaged the math, and everybody knows that I am not a math guy. So we're just going to lump them all together and do hot takes and previews of the divisions moving forward, with emphasis on our teams when we get there, which will probably be right before the season starts. So shout out Justin Lauer, who gave a pretty good breakdown via DM about what he thought about the AFC North. So he, as a Browns fan, did say that it was the toughest division in football. So we can rebuttal that if we'd like. But bringing to the stage now the AFC North review. The champs were the Ravens. They actually had 3 teams get off or get off.
Easy.
They had 3 teams get in: Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore.
Will Levis isn't in this division.
No, he's not. The best offense was Baltimore at 29.2 points per game. The best defense was Pittsburgh. It still astonishes me that Pittsburgh was 5-1 in this division and made the playoffs. Completely forgot. A quick summary is Pittsburgh used 3 quarterbacks. They could not do anything on offense. Baltimore collapsed in the playoffs again. Burrow got hurt for Cincinnati, and Cleveland Browns were playing Flacco in the playoffs. Anything anybody wants to add to that?
Well, I mean, it's like you can say this conference is the best, but they beat each other up. They can't finish. I mean, they're like us. They're openers, middlemen, can't close.
Yep.
Well, it seems like they don't have a quarterback all the way.
It's like the SEC.
If Burrow stays healthy, it would be good. I mean, Cleveland's dependent on Flacco, and then MVP. He's he is the best.
Do you know who plays quarterback for Cleveland?
Huh?
Do you know who plays quarterback for Cleveland?
Deshaun.
Yes. Okay. All right.
They depended on Flacco last year.
I thought you said they're depending on. I was like, wait a minute. No.
I was just saying,
I got you.
The evaluation of last year, there was not really a quarterback because everybody got hurt. Yeah. Pittsburgh still struggling, and Baltimore, I mean, they had the MVP, but,
MVP quote.
They go down in the playoffs. So,
yeah. I did hear that the Browns were going to try to start shopping. What's that quarterback?
DTR.
Yeah.
DTR.
Yeah.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson, quarterback
because
out of UCLA.
Got Watson. Then they got the best pregame speech giver in football.
Oh, yes, that's
Jameis Winston.
Don't give it away, dude.
And then Tyler Huntley.
Oh, they have Tyler Huntley?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
So they have 4 QBs on the roster.
So
does that mean he's
inside scoop from Baltimore, huh?
That's probably why they brought him over. Good point, Butch. Yeah. I did see that these teams hate each other because the Browns were named after some guy with the last name Brown. And then the Bengals stadium is named after that guy. And then the Ravens moved from the Browns to Baltimore. So they're all intertwined somehow. It's really weird.
Is this the one conference that like actually makes the most sense geographically?
I think so.
Yeah, they're actually in the north.
Yeah. They're like all close to each other.
NFC South makes sense. Tampa, New Orleans.
The East on both sides really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I wonder why they didn't do it regionally. Anyways. The over-under win projection for each of these teams, Tex, if you like any of these, Cincinnati was at 10.5. Cleveland's at 8.5. Baltimore 10.5, Pittsburgh at 8.5, which we talked about last time, which is hilarious.
I like that Pittsburgh 8.5.
Mm-hmm. You already, dude. Cleveland at 8.5. Hammer the over. Hammer the over.
You think so?
Yes.
Deshaun's already hurt.
I wonder what that's looking like. Is he?
Deshaun's already hurt.
Is he?
Yeah.
For real?
You think they're going to win 8 games with Jameis Winston?
Maybe.
Yeah. Dude, they made the playoffs with Joe Flacco.
I think Joe Flacco's better than Jameis Winston.
They made the playoffs with Joe Flacco and no Nick Chubb. That's how good their roster is.
I don't know. Jameis is pretty funny, though.
He's funny. Doesn't make him a good quarterback.
He gets some wins just because of good personality.
Yeah. He is funny.
BMO says the Bills should be the 5th member. BMO's trying to run out of the AFC East. Bills fans really are in shambles.
No, he's a Pats fan now. He's trying to get the Bills out so the Pats have a chance.
He's probably a Dolphins fan too.
More like the AFC East. Oh, Drake May. There you go, BMO. There's your fantasy football team name. Oh, Buku's a Browns fan. I forgot about that. I'm not slandering the Browns, Buku. These other jabronis are. I think they're going to win more than 8.5. I bet you put money on that, didn't you, Buku?
Do you think they get 3 teams in the playoffs again?
No.
Well, let's see at the AFC. Do you believe in the AFC West outside of Kansas City?
No.
the Broncos are the hot choice. AFC South, could they get 3 teams in? Which, by the way, Anthony
I
Richardson
think they could
reports.
get 2.
I think they get 2. I think it's two across.
Oh yeah.
No.
The Browns over 8.5 is minus 135. The under is plus money.
See, they're trying to bait you, dude. Take it.
Over 9.5 is plus money.
If Burrow stays healthy, then it's going to be Cincinnati and Baltimore.
Yeah. I don't know. AFC's weak this year, dude. AFC North, AFC South, AFC East. AFC East is not. They might get 2 in. They might get 3 in. That might be the one that gets 3 in if everybody stays healthy. So, I don't. Anyways, Baltimore's favored.
Who's your pick out of the East then? The Pats, Jags, and Dolphins?
Jags.
Jags are in the South, dude.
Or the South? Jets.
The Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins. And
the Jets, the Pats, and the Dolphins out of the East.
Oh, yeah. Bills are finishing last.
The Pats might get the first pick in the draft next year.
We're gonna figure out how good Josh Allen is without all of his weapons.
Dude, he didn't use his weapons last year.
Hey, you know it's a good one. First loss.
For what?
I like this right here.
10 wins or better out of Cleveland this year. There
who
you
will
go.
defeat the
Put your money on it,
first?
Buku.
Do it, dude. He's probably already cat. Why are you looking at who's going to beat the 49ers first? You're going to have to go all the way to freaking February.
And then
so you're saying they're not going to win again?
The Cowboys are plus 2,200.
Yeah, dude, they're not going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to break my heart. They're going to get there again and lose. That's what they do every year.
Undefeated season, lose Super Bowl.
That's right. Brock Purdy and Tom Brady, only 2 to do it. What do we got to go? Oh, next slide. Who wins the division? What do you think? J-Bide, Butch, Tex. J-Bide, go first, quick.
Ravens.
Oh, you coward. Butch. Okay. Tex, who wins the AFC North?
Bengals.
I think the Browns win it.
Bengals can't beat the Browns or the Ravens.
I think the Browns win it. I believe.
Burrow, they can't. With Burrow.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Exactly.
Burrow gets hurt every other year. He got hurt last year, so he's good this year.
If he hurts his wrist again this time, that's not going to be good because there's not much they can do for it. Okay. Here we go.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
All right. Oh, he already put it on there, dude.
Division winner. The Browns.
Let's go. Patriots here. So he's a Cowboys fan, Butch P and Tex.
Plus
Patriot is
600.
Nice.
Bengals.
Oh, dude, plus 6. Wait, it says it right here in front of us. What are you talking about?
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking at it right now. Did it already change?
Right now. Dude,
AK gets his from FanDuel. AK gets his from FanDuel.
Oh, he does?
I got that from the Kids Bop version. That's probably like who knows? DraftKings for kids. Anyways, what do we let's do hot takes.
Bengals,
here we go.
Browns, Steelers. That's the order of odds right now.
Here are the hot takes for the AFC North. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I already said my first one. This conference has the best pregame speech giver in the league. If you don't get hype off of Jameis Winston, you don't know ball.
So true.
He spelled the word Browns out.
And it was fire.
It was fire. He delivered.
Oh, Tex, Patriot, putting it on you, dude.
I can't
tell him what he doesn't know.
You lock it in. He locks it in.
Tell him what he doesn't know. Have you ever heard Patriot? Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
Never had a losing season.
Is Patriot telling Tex to cash out already?
Nope, not doing it.
Is there a cash out option for 2 days after you bet? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, who's more hype, Gardner Minshew or Jameis Winston? That's a good debate.
Gardner.
Well, Gardner does it with
his highlight video.
Yeah, with a highlight production video. Jameis does it he stands on business, and he does it in front of the team.
So you didn't see Gardner gave one. I think he actually copied Jameis Winston's speech.
Did he spell out Raiders?
I don't know. Raiders. Oh man, I don't know. That's a good poll. Gardner Minshew or Jameis Winston. All right. I'll go next. I think Amari Cooper is going to be the top wide receiver in this division.
Who's throwing him the ball?
What do you mean? Deshaun Watson.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
He's not. His arm was sore.
He's hurt.
So, which brings us to Dylon sent this. Deshaun Watson won't make it a whole season without some off-the-field distraction that it bleeds into eligibility. And then I kid you not, 30 minutes later, I got this picture that said
timestamp. Dylon was first.
Yes. I can't remember what it said, but it said something. I was just laughing so hard because not even 10 minutes later. Oh, there it is. Browns' Deshaun Watson has arm soreness and was held out of practice. It's unknown if he'll play in the final preseason game. Unbelievable. All right, who wants Butch go next?
All right. I'm going to go with Lamar is your back-to-back league MVP.
That is such garbage, dude.
Has there been anybody in the league that's been given more than him?
No, not even close, dude.
Even goes back to college. He was given the Heisman over Deshaun Watson. Deshaun should have beat him for the Heisman. Clemson beat Louisville that year that he won the Heisman.
Well, they weren't doing head-to-head matchup MVPs until Brock Purdy was involved. So that's when, dude, that's the one I know that's the one you knew I was talking about whenever you sent that in. I was like, you son of a gun, dude. He's just playing me like a fiddle. If he wins it again, no, I'm going to be so mad.
When I sent this to AK, he responded, "You were about to make my head explode," or something to that extent. So I said, "Would you not agree with the Bengals chastity belt getting penetrated?"
I don't even know what that meant. What does that one mean? Please elaborate.
I don't know. I'm just playing off of Dylon's.
Okay.
Dylon's wide receiver fantasy name, the chastity belt. So is in. What did he say? What was it?
I don't know. That just has no bearing on anything. It was just a catchy name.
Yeah.
That's why you come. That's a hot take, dude.
So that's my hot take, that it will get penetrated.
Tex, go ahead.
Lamar is the number 2 QB in this league.
To whom?
Who's one?
That's not what I said. I just said he's number 2.
I'm asking who's one.
Well, who do you think
give a list without the number 1 player?
I'm just giving you one. I'm just giving you one on the list. Number 2, and that's Lamar.
Fields.
Texas AFC North quarterback rankings. Number 2, Lamar Jackson. That's it.
But he still wins the MVP.
Where's the graphic?
I would believe that he would win the MVP at number 2. He did last year.
Oh my gosh. All right, my second one is the Ravens should wear Browns throwbacks when they play. They need to do that.
Hilarious.
What do you mean it doesn't make any sense?
That would be hilarious.
At what point were they the Browns?
They were the Browns
before they came to the Ravens.
They were in Baltimore, you idiots.
You don't know Baltimore, dude.
The Cleveland Browns left to become the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Yes.
They should wear the Colts.
Get off of 2 Bills Drive and get on the internet.
The Baltimore Colts.
Okay, so the Baltimore Colts left to be the Cleveland Browns.
No, they left to be the Indianapolis
Colts.
And then the Browns left to be the Baltimore Ravens.
And the Browns left to be the Baltimore Ravens.
No, dude, they should wear the Colts.
No,
that's the real
throwback. Do a hybrid. Browns. Do one of those split jerseys like parents wear.
They should wear Browns colors, but with the Colts symbol.
God.
Doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about, dude? There you go. Patriot or grit. See, look at all these Cowboys fans. They stick together. They don't even know it. So,
I'm agreeing with you. I agreed with you. That'd be hilarious if they came out with Brown stuff.
Oh,
Browns.
Throwback, It's like Eagles run out in Kelly Green. The Ravens run out in Browns uniforms when they play them, just trolling them. All right, J-Vi, go.
My take is that the Bengals are done. They have a terrible GM. They refused to pay their 2 best wide receivers, and they chose to pay their kicker instead.
Whoa, you're a kicker, dude. You got to. Why is that done?
Because the kicker still has another year before you have to pay him. You got to pay your wide receivers.
Are they saying that they don't believe in their offense and they need the kicker like the Cowboys?
They don't believe in Burrow. He's hurt all the time.
This J-Vi putting on his bitter Bills face because he hates the Bengals.
I don't mind the Bengals.
Yeah, you
although
do.
Although they did kill one of our players.
He is so jealous of the Bengals.
What he's jealous of is that everybody thinks Burrow is the Mahomes the Mahomes, the kryptonite to Mahomes, and it's not Josh Allen. And he's mad about
what it is. The only quarterback that can beat Mahomes.
You have to say in the playoffs because Josh
Joe
Allen
Burrow.
beats Mahomes.
Why do we have to say that? That should be the most important.
Josh Allen beats him in the regular season every year.
Well, who cares about regular season?
You.
How about the playoffs?
I don't care about the regular season. Niners win the NFC Championship every year. Pencil me in.
Is that when they lose? February?
NFC, yeah. Somebody will rip their arm off or blow an Achilles out and wreck our season. That's tradition.
Y'all don't even have enough players to field a team right now.
I know. We can't even do practices.
The Bills don't either, though.
You're wrong about the throwbacks. I probably am.
They
should still wear the Browns.
AK is wrong 95% of the time.
Yes.
He
just keep talking. Just keep talking and go to the next one. What's your last one, Tex? And we'll move on.
All these teams will be carried by their defense.
Facts.
Not their offense.
Okay. That's the most confusing sentence of all time.
No, I totally get it.
All of these teams' defense will carry their offense. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah. All right. That was the hot takes. Thanks for playing along. Okay, next. I got to get my thing pulled up here. I thought I had it figured out. Now I'm scrambling. Get out of here.
Scrambling.
It won't let me talk amongst yourselves. There it goes.
What are you doing?
There it goes. It wouldn't pull up my tab down there where I can switch back.
Water cooler debate.
Well, hit it, dude.
Well, I just want to make sure that's what you want.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Water cooler debate first. The dad joke. In my bag. First, dad joke. Did you hear about the Italian chef who got fired for stealing lasagna? They were caught him red-handed. Because you put ricotta cheese in lasagna.
Oh my gosh.
Some people don't like it in there, but it's usually baked with ricotta cheese.
I like ricotta, but that joke, I don't know.
God, that's the Italian version. Okay, last week we had the good type of hook, and here we go.
Where's your breaking news?
For what?
For the second time ever, we had a person get a 0.
Y'all don't know ball, dude. The people doing these polls don't know ball. I buried the lead. You're exactly right. I got 0.
AK got 0 votes.
0.
And I believe it was just me and you on the show. So the other votes go to me. So I actually won this.
Okay. I didn't see. I knew it. I
don't even see mine listed.
What was yours? You weren't on the show.
First of all, he asked you guys, this is how the group message went today. What did you guys say for the GOAT type of hook? And Tex said a circle hook. And Butch said some other type of hook. And AK wrote in Hook 'em and the movie for you guys. So he completely sabotaged me for making up ones for you guys so I wouldn't win, and he got 0 votes.
I think Dylon said the movie in the comments during the show, so that's what it stuck with me.
He didn't write Hook, Captain Hook. He wrote the movie. Totally sabotaged me again.
Honest mistake. I still got 0.
It's not an honest mistake when it happens every week.
Oh gosh. All right. This week's question. What is the GOAT type of return? Somebody lead us off. I can't stop.
I don't know a computer. It really doesn't matter what we say.
Yeah.
No, I'm writing them down. Hold on.
We're gonna return it back to AK because he's gonna write down whatever he wants.
Come on.
An Amazon return.
That's a good one. All right, Butch, Amazon. I'm typing it in the doc now. Amazon.
You're going to just put the delivery team.
I forgot you two weren't here.
Yeah. He's gonna put Amazon driver.
That's right. Yeah. I forget sometimes.
He's just going to put no, packages would be too good.
He's going to put the truck.
Yeah, there you go. The truck.
Dude, I'm getting yelled at. What is this, amateur hour? Oh, Buku, that's a good one. Look at that. Dang, that's a good one.
Unless you owe.
Amazon. Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna go Blockbuster return box. Because that was the first thing you always check to see if a game was in.
That's a good
or a
point.
movie.
Good point. That's a good one. All right, Tex, go.
I'm gonna go with the movie that me and Virus used to stay up late watching. Return of the King.
Lord of the Rings, Joe. Go ahead and say it.
Lord of the Rings. Return of the King.
I'm going to take a page out of G.U.Y.S book and go Devin Hester. I'm going to do a little football right before football season, see if I can't get off the schneid here. How about that?
It's probably the only choice you're going to put in there.
It's going to be 4. And it's going to say, it's going to be A, Devin Hester, B, Chicago Bears, C, Miami Hurricanes. All the teams that Devin Hester played for.
That's true. I could do that.
What about this? GOAT type of return. Miracle on the Mountain.
Oh, yes. Kick 6. From Auburn, the Iron Bowl. Oh, y'all missed some good ones. I think I'm gonna run away. You have it. You have the chance right now if you want to change it. Because I'm writing it in the doc. No? Everybody final answer? I guess so. Nobody's saying anything. Okay.
We said what we said.
Let's hit some music off.
Wait. I wasn't ready this time.
I typed it in there. What are you doing in the doc?
It actually played correctly on my thing that time.
It did. I don't know what you're doing writing in the doc. You know I can see you.
I'm changing my answer.
What, is that what you want me to put in there?
Yeah, Devin Hester Super Bowl kickoff return.
I put Devin. All right, okay. Patriots said punt return. Okay, we're on to golf. Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah. Change my answer to kickoff return.
The last week we talk about golf. Last week.
One more week.
There's
one more week. What do you mean there's one more week?
There's the championship next week.
This is the semifinal.
Why do they call it the BMW Championship?
This is the semifinal.
Because that's who's sponsoring it.
Because it was the Wyndham Championship 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Just keep on having championships, I guess.
Everybody gets a trophy, dude. Doesn't matter how you finish, because you don't get enough points to catch Scotty.
Doesn't matter how you start either.
It's
just the journey. It's just the journey.
What's it called? The BMW Championship. Last week was St. Jude Championship.
What? I know he's have all these championships. I mean, is it the championship or not?
It is for that week.
I don't know, man. It's confusing.
There's only one game that's important.
I think it's misleading.
This is bowl season for golf.
They do the same thing in football. They have the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship. That's not.
That's two different. It's two different. It's two different conferences with two different sets of teams.
Wild card championship.
These are different golf courses with
50 teams.
Different players.
They don't call it the wild card championship.
Wild card championship weekend.
Super wild card weekend. Yes.
Divisional championship weekend.
And that's one of the best weekends in football.
It is. Holy cow.
And it's not a championship. Imagine that.
It's a wild card champion. You won the wild card.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Okay. We're on the BMW Championship at Castle Pines Golf Course in Castle Rock, Colorado. 50 golfers, no cut. Top 30 advance to East Lake for another championship. $20 million purse, $3.6 million for the winner. A lot of FedEx points. This is, I think, the longest course there is
in history.
Butch, I know you did a little. You were in your bag here. So, what about this course? Come on.
Well, yeah, it's registering at 8,100 yards. I think it's going to play more downhill, and altitude, of course, in Colorado at 6,300 or whatever it may be. But so it's going to play about 7,400 yards to calculation by Ron Close.
There you go.
Give a little shout out to him, but designed by Jack, right?
Yep.
And another guy, maybe the Douglas. Anyway, can't remember him. You always remember the Golden Bear, of course. And his courses are normally you hit a spot, you can score, but if you miss, you're going to be in trouble. So he's got a golf shot for each shot on every hole. It's going to be tough. A lot of fairway bunkers, a lot of water, 10 out of 18 holes. And, yeah, I mean, I don't see this being a high-scoring affair here.
Not like last week whenever it was like 15 or 20 under or whatever it was.
17.
17, there you go.
Yeah.
So all your information is right here. If you don't follow Ron Close, go check it out. I mean, we were talking a little bit, and it's like it's one of those courses that you're not going to be able to just, I mean, it's a long course, but if you hit driver, I mean, Rory was out there the other day hitting it 378, 400 yards.
Yeah,
but
I believe it.
Was it in the fairway though?
I don't know. It was just a shot tracer from behind him, like a back side view.
It's like,
so I don't know.
Zach Wilson's pro day.
Yes, basically. So yeah, that's all your information there. So let's go back to where this is Golf Tips Checker 2 weeks in a row now. He's on a heater. Go check this guy out too. He gives great.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, G.U.Y.S again for like the third week in a row picks out the most likely guy that people are betting on. You and Dylon are in competition for who's the most predictable. You and Dylon always picking the top 3 most tipped golfers. What do you have to say for yourself?
I just go off of who's playing well. Dunlap's playing well. He's actually won 2 tournaments. He should have more FedEx points than he does because he didn't get any for his first win because he was just an amateur still. playing well. He needs to do well this week
500
to make
points
it.
more.
Huh?
So 500 points more than what he has.
Yeah. Whatever, how many points he's supposed to get. But he should already still be in the
500.
top 30 already. But he needs to play well here. DraftKings, he's plus 125 to finish in the top 20. Pretty good odds. I'm doing it.
Dunlap. There you go. Well, speaking of that, let's pull that up. Boom.
And he's low enough that you can play Scotty or Xander, however you want to do it.
Ooh, you could play them both. Could play them both. Okay, so here are the guys. You've got your DraftKings lineups in the white box. And we did a little something different. People are like, "Oh, you guys like anybody this week?" And we're like, "Well, let us get to the pen and paper here." So, Tex, do you care to go first or second, I guess?
I'll go. My guy, let's go on a journey here. Let's take a journey through the stars and the moon.
Let's go.
My guy likes, this is in honor of hunting season coming up in a couple of weeks also, has killed many animals, owns a hunting preserve in Georgia, likes to butcher his own meat, has a lot of success in the last couple of years. Doesn't play a long ball, just plays real consistent. Has been pretty consistent this year. My guy for this week is Brian Harmon.
Ooh. Okay, 7,200 lefty. What about your yellow box there? What struck your fancy with?
He was plus money.
Okay, nice.
Like the first one you came across.
He's the first plus money guy I came across. Yep,
he is playing well.
And when I looked at his DraftKings profile, he was 8,200. So I figured plus money with that high of a price was a pretty good mix.
He's playing well.
He is playing well.
As of
again, it's a shot shapers ball placement course, and he's a guy who's very consistent.
And I will put my money where my mouth is. I will right now bet him to finish top 20. 1 E unit.
Why don't you put your money where all of our mouths are and bet this whole thing in a parlay?
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Butch, go.
Let's pick in a fourth of the top 20.
Do we trust ourselves to get 20% of the top 20?
Yes.
Butch, go. Go, Butch.
All right. My guy is a deep dive down there at 6,300. Let's go on a little journey, okay?
Yes.
About my guy. My guy is Austin Eckroat, and I've got him at top 20 plus 145. There's your journey.
Okay. Let's go on a journey.
Sorry about your wait.
Let's go all on a journey here. My first golfer. This golfer finished 46th last week. He's third in strokes gained approach. His proximity is 8th. Greater than 200 yards on approach, he's 16th. 225 to 250, he's first. He went to TCU, whose mascot is the Horned Frogs. And you're probably asking yourself, hey, Kay, why do you care about that? Well, because Horned Frogs are found in Colorado.
If you know, you know.
He's from Statesville, which is known for its herbs, tobacco, and liquor. Herbs is a slang word for weed. Where was weed legalized first? Colorado. He's from Iredell County in North Carolina. The hoagie sandwich was invented in Philadelphia. Now that's your journey right there. It's Tom Hoagie, Mr. Hoagies and Grinders. I always shy away from him early in the year, but I think this is the course that fits his game. He's a really good long iron player. So there you go, Tom Hoagie. And for my top 20, I got you Eric Cole down there. What has Eric Cole done in his last 6 events? 3 top 10s.
Where do you get your numbers from?
4 top. I researched, dude. 4 top.
Dude, I'm talking about plus 150. He's 170.
Oh, I don't
DraftKings or FanDuel, dude.
FanDuel.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's better on DraftKings, I'll do it there.
Yeah.
But he's plus whatever 150 to 170 for a top 20, and he's had 4 top 20s in his last 6 and 3 top 10s, and he's got pretty good iron numbers. So Eric Cole, way down there at 60 something hundred on your DraftKings lineup. There you go.
Yeah, I think he's what 65 or something.
Somewhere down there.
Yeah,
he's probably going to be really popular because
of his recent success,
his current form.
Butch gets his from that FanDuel also.
No, I do not.
Yeah, Eckroat's plus 160.
Yes,
Butch is a bet 365. He's got a code if you need to send it over.
Yeah, promo code. Yeah,
okay.
It's bet 365 and there's plus 145.
Does anybody care to throw out a winner or no? Scotty.
Yeah, Eric Cole was 6,500. Boom, knew it.
But we're not going to give top 5s, and I'd probably put some on Cole to get a top 10.
He does not have 3 top 10s in his last finishes. He has 1
in his last 6.
Oh, in the last 6. All right.
Yeah.
What about his last 12?
Yeah. What about his last 12?
Hey, that's not relative.
Yeah. We only pick out data that's relevant. Who's going to win? Anybody like anybody at plus money to win? I guess everybody's at plus money.
Plus money
to win.
To win? No, probably not. Is it?
Who's going to be the champion?
Yeah, everybody's plus money.
Everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So, anyways, bet those.
You gotta like Scotty, right?
Of course,
he's top of the list.
Patriots out of here.
Rory. Do you guys think Rory can win this one? I might bet it.
No, not after how he played last week.
No. He's mailed it in.
Rory's saying Rory plays well at Eastlake.
Rory
plus
cares
to stare me in the face.
He cares about one tournament, and that's the Masters. That's it. That's all he cares about. He wants the Grand Slam.
He likes Eastlake because he can win $18 million.
Yeah, he's good at Eastlake.
So save it for next week, Tex. Okay, that was golf talk. That was a lot of fun. Let's do How Dare Yous.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you, sir? You're gross. How dare you?
How dare yous? Oh, Patriot, by the way, guys, he said he's got fish to catch in the morning. Thanks for hanging out, Patriot.
Ooh, catch a big one.
Do it.
Pictures.
Let's go. Show it. Who wants to go first? J-Vi, you usually lead us off.
I'll go first. My How Dare You goes out to, and I didn't really know exactly who to make the How Dare You to, so I'm just going to do it to movies in general because it got released this week that they are going to make a John Madden movie. And the person they picked to play John Madden in said movie, Nicolas Cage. How dare you?
That's a real shame.
I couldn't think of anybody that looks nothing like John Madden more than Nicolas Cage. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like speechless because of how big of a how dare you it is.
Unbelievable, dude. John C. Reilly,
Just
Frank Caliendo, maybe.
Yeah, Frank Caliendo. I guess that's the no-brainer.
I mean,
maybe he's gonna do the voiceover. Maybe he can do the voiceover. Is he gonna wear a fat suit?
I don't know.
Is he gonna have to get in shape?
Is he gonna eat a turducken?
Or does he have to do?
Supposedly, it's more about the making of the John Madden football game, a Madden football game. But
Yeah,
still, either way, it doesn't matter what it's
You can't
about.
tell the story of John Madden without the turducken.
It doesn't matter what the story's about. Nicolas Cage looks nothing like John Madden.
Nothing. Doesn't sound like him.
What's Nicolas Cage's height?
I don't know.
Because John Madden's a big dude.
I'm not a math guy. But that doesn't make any sense at all. That makes no sense. This isn't Nicolas Cage is reserved for like You want to sneak into like a museum and steal something. That's a Nicolas Cage.
They might as well just use like Kevin Hart.
Keenan Thompson. Okay. Who wants to go next? Tex, are you ready? You have a how dare you?
Yeah, my how dare you goes out to the website outkick.com. Advising against betting on the Minnesota Vikings this year. They're saying too many things could go right or wrong. They're an unreliable betting team. I say leave them alone. Leave Vikings bettors alone. Let them lose all their money.
Yeah.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
I hope the Vikings lose every single game this
Me too.
year.
Me too.
And let me tell you why. Why.
Who's the quarterback coming out next year?
No, because the Bills get the Vikings' second-round draft pick, and it's based on wherever they're at. So if the Vikings lose every game and they get the first pick this year, then the Bills get the first pick in the second round,
which they will then trade to the Chiefs.
Yes,
which
probably.
The Chiefs draft a wide receiver.
Dude, load up, dude. Load up on draft picks.
Hang on. Top.
So does the Vikings have the first pick in the second round?
Well, whatever their pick is in the second round, the Bills get the Vikings pick. So as a Bills fan, you hope that's higher. Because then the Bills could pick the first pick in the second round and the last pick in the second round after we win the Super Bowl.
So you're saying they could do the old snake draft? Get pick number 32 and then pick number 33. Shout out BMO.
They're saying the dude from Georgia, Carson Beck, is the number one guy.
Get out of town.
I don't believe that.
Quinn Ewers, Shedeur Sanders.
I don't believe that.
Those are the top three QBs. Now, I believe 100% that Quinn Ewers will be the number one quarterback and will win the Heisman Trophy this year.
He cut off his mullet like a coward. So, no, he will not.
Also, y'all should watch.
He's all business. All business.
Also, y'all need to watch that tweet that I sent y'all before the show started because it's the Vikings radio announcer calling Vikings devastating plays. Of them losing in the last second.
Watch that,
losing in the last second.
I definitely want to watch that.
I hope Dylon. Yeah, me too. It made me feel good for him to let us know that he's seen it.
Bush, do you hear you?
No.
You don't? Okay. Well, then I guess it's my turn. Guess what? I have a graph.
Ready for a journey.
Ready?
Here we go. Let's go through a journey through the universe.
How dare you to everybody who thought cutting the cable was going to be awesome. Well, I hope you're all happy with yourselves because you thought you were cool and hip and down with the vibes. Look at what you've done to football, you bunch of idiots. You couldn't just leave well enough alone and pay the cable bill and pay the DirecTV and the dish. No, you wanted streaming's great. I can watch it from anywhere. Well, now look at what you're going to have to do to watch the freaking NFL next year. You're going to have to shell out about $1,500 to pay for all this garbage. The local games, ESPN Plus, Peacock, Prime, Netflix, the Sunday ticket with Red Zone on Apple is now available for $740. You let them take it off the DirecTV because you wanted it on your phones, and now look at what you did. You bunch of millennials. This is what you get. Now we got to pay all this junk to watch football. Try having that conversation with your wife.
I told y'all that a long time ago.
I said it too.
We all said it.
But here's the thing. That ESPN Plus is misleading because for a game that's on Monday night to watch it on ESPN,
you have to have ESPN.
You have to have a cable provider.
Boom.
So you might as well add whatever the cable costs for that too.
Yeah, he's got it. Local games.
There you go. Well, no, I see what you're saying. You're gonna have to add in like, I've got YouTube TV. I'm a subscriber to YouTube TV for like $40. That'll put you over $1,400.
Wait, they're not going to play that on ABC too?
Either way, you got to have to watch it on ESPN Plus. Like if you have ESPN Plus app or subscription to watch those main games on the main channels, you have to have a cable provider. Like it'll say,
They're not playing them on local channels.
but you still have to have like a provider.
Butch is asking because he uses one of those little satellites.
No, like I mean, you might be able to watch it on ABC. I don't know, but if you can't just watch it, like you can't just buy ESPN Plus and watch stuff that's on actual ESPN.
Yeah, you only get the ESPN Plus games.
Yeah,
so you'll get to watch which is still good football, a bunch of D2 games.
So on Prime, it's not with Prime Video.
Well, you're still whatever. If you pay for Prime separately, what they didn't put on there is doesn't Paramount get a game? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure Paramount.
You can watch CBS.
What's unreal is
local
how
CBS
much
games on Paramount. Yes.
What's unreal is how much Sunday Ticket is now.
That was they released it on Apple, but this is what I like. I was like, when I saw this, I immediately thought of the last scene in Avengers. Whenever they're like, "We got him," and then he snaps his fingers. He's like, "No, you don't. You're all half the world's dead now." So you tried to piss off Roger Goodell, and what did he do? He turned around and unleashed holy napalm, scorched earth on us.
Well,
all right.
It's so dumb.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this: Gamecast for NFL is not the same like it is for golf. Like it is not the same experience.
You need to see the game happening.
Yeah, it's just like golf. You can, all right, they hit the ball. You can see the tracker land into the fairway. Football, not no. Yeah.
Well, golf, it takes them 5 minutes to get to their next shot, so it can be loaded. Football's back and forth.
Yeah, it's just not the same experience. I'm gonna be super depressed.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is that next year or this year?
Next season.
So I can still be excited for this year.
Yes, I think you'll be okay this year. But
well, I'm not even going to worry about that yet. I'll just have to start.
Dumb. I'm just pissed off at everybody who thought cutting the cord was cool. Now they got you right where you want it because they put all the cable companies out of business. And now when you go back to the cable company, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll take you back for $300 a month."
You know what they should do? They should find a way to bundle all these into one spot.
Oh yeah,
wow.
that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only they're away, and then they could give you like a box where you could it'd be on your.
You can have them all in one.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then you could use a remote to start. Idiots.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Well,
yeah.
All right, so just start saving $50 every paycheck.
Yep. Then you can.
I get you to $1,300.
Put it in your football savings account. Yeah. So every 2 weeks you save $50. There you go.
Yeah. And then when you look at it and say, "Oh, I got $1,300, am I going to spend this on football, or
am I going to put it on the top 20 Millie Goats parlay?"
No.
And turn that thing into 1,500.
Steelers 8.5 over because they've never had a losing season.
Or the Browns under.
Or red 35.
Or Brock Purdy to win MVP. Or for the Bills to miss the playoffs. Any of those. Okay. That's about it. The only other thing I had, Tex, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to ask you this. I saw a video the other day where in Wyoming, they released 90 kangaroos in 2017 so that you could hunt them. What's that all about? Should we be worried?
No, because they're probably already all dead.
They wanted to introduce a news something.
Why does
kangaroos probably don't know what to do with wolves and bears, so
or snow.
Probably all dead.
I
think it snows in Australia.
I just saw it. I'm like, oh no, should we be worried about kangaroos?
Nope.
And then it just ended like the video was.
I bet you they taste good.
Why?
Hey,
they're super active.
I don't know. I bet you they taste good.
Some kangaroo meat with some au roux.
Au roux.
Holy cow, that was it. I just was like, oh no, we need to be worried about the kangaroos. And then it was like, oh, it was only 90 of them, and it was 7 years ago. So
yeah, they're probably
definitely be a lean meat. Has to be.
Yeah. Anything else? I don't think so. Well, Inter-Squad DraftKings Jamboree results are as follows. I have 19. Dylon has 12. Asker has 13. J.U.Y.S has 12. J.U.Y.S has not won an event in, I feel like, 2 months.
I'm done with golf.
Butch P has 10.
Hey, I'm in this event this week.
Let's go.
This championship.
Tex, yeah, you could be the champion, dude. Tex has 6. Recommend our show to a friend. I'm going to throw up our little screen there. A friend's friend. Check out our podcast, all of our social medias where we kind of post funny clips from our show. And right there you go. Check out all those. Wherever you find your podcasts, wherever you find your live shows, your social medias, go follow us. We post funny memes of Robert Griffin and just superimpose things that we like onto that croissant. But yeah, follow us on all those website and blogs, miligos.godaddyscience.com. Blog is updated once a year. Subscribe to the show. Hit the thumbs up. Rate the show while you're here. All that good stuff. And we will see you after the first weekend, the first Saturday of football. See you that Sunday night.
Football, you're so cool.
And on our show, you're gonna rule.
Football.